At the start of this film, we see a small kid named Jack who doesn't believe in Santa Claus at all. He tries to explain this to other kids that Santa doesn't exist in this world, but when the kids don't believe him, he steals a key from his uncle's pocket at the party and brings all his cousins to a room where there were a lot of Christmas gifts. Jack said, "Look, all these gifts your parents have brought for you. Santa's not here." Jack knew this because Jack's parents were not there and he didn't bring any gifts for him. The kids were also sad to know that Santa does not exist in this world. During these conversations, Jack's uncle comes here and scolds Jack because he broke the children's faith. Time passes and after many years we see Jack, who has now grown up. Jack had now become a computer expert. He used to hack and sell people's data in the black market. Even now, he had reached here to hack the National Security Data Center. To distract the guards, he first got a short circuit outside and went inside with a lot of fun. It took him only a few minutes to hack all the data here, and during this time he also came out of here. Because of the short circuit, the cameras could not even see him, and very easily he sold all this data to someone in the black market. He got a lot of money for this. After the scene cut, on the other side we see a Christmas party where Santa Claus coming and making pictures with the kids. All the kids present here did not know that this is the real Santa Claus. Behind Santa Claus, we also see his security guard Callum. After this function is over, Callum brings Santa Claus from the back door of the mall to a secret airport with full security, where Santa's royal carriage was ready, and behind it there were 2 rocket launchers which were for the protection of Santa. All these very quickly now go towards Santa's house. Santa's house was hidden from everyone because a shield was made around the house. Inside Santa's hidden big house, we see a lot of sea creatures. All these creatures used to work for Santa. Christmas was about to come in the next 2 days and they had to do a lot of preparations. They had to prepare a lot of gifts that Santa would distribute to all the kids. Meanwhile, we see that Caleb, that is, Santa's security guard, has come to Santa. He was in a very bad mood. He had brought his resignation letter for Santa. Seeing this, Santa was also worried. He asked Caleb, "What is the matter?" Then Callum said that I used to work with you because I used to be happy when I used to see the kids happy. But now when those kids have grown up, they have started doing very bad things. At present, there are a lot of people who do bad things and I have started hating them. If I stay with them for a few more days, my hatred will increase. Understanding his words, Santa said to him, "Okay, but you will have to stay with me until Christmas." After saying this, Callum leaves from here. It is shown outside that the shield outside Santa's house. Some strange people have come and are breaking that shield with a special gun. After that, they now enter Santa's hidden place. Now Callum, who sees the commotion in Santa's tower from a distance, he understands that something is definitely going wrong there. He calls the control center and immediately asks to find Santa. But now Santa was nowhere. That is, Santa was kidnapped. Callum immediately came there and saw that the balcony window was open. The car was also trying to go from below. He understood that Santa is definitely in this. He jumped and reached inside the car. Before he could get Santa out of this car, the car passed in front of a very big bridge. And to save himself, Callum has to get off it, but he could not leave this car behind. He now took out a small toy from his pocket and enlarged it with his magic. And because of that, he started following Santa's car. That car comes out of Santa's shield in a few minutes, and surprised Callum immediately informs his control center about this. He was still behind his car to catch Santa. Seeing the speed of the car flowing, Callum brought a very big storm of snow here, causing the car to freeze there. When Callum went inside and saw Santa was not there, suddenly, his mind was distracted by the rocket passing from above, and he understood that Santa was kidnapped by a rocket. This car was just to distract him. He immediately comes to his control center and contacts Joe. Joe says that we got the news a while ago that someone has hacked the data center and found out the location of this place. Callum also gives him bad news that Santa has been kidnapped. Joe says that the trolls, who are strange and poor magical creatures, are trying to find out the man who stole the data. The trolls are shown on the screen immediately, who said that there is no one else to steal the data, but Jack, whose name is at the top of the list of bad people. From here, the scene cuts and we are shown Jack, who was asleep. Suddenly he gets a call from his ex-wife, who was a doctor. "Today, due to some emergency. She was not able to pick up her son from school, and she gave this job to Jack. Jack found his job very useless. He kept himself away from his son because he was a thief and he did not want to cast a bad shadow on his son. Anyway, after dropping his son, when he came home, he saw that many people were following him. As soon as he opened the door of the house, many people had come to catch him. Before he could do anything to him, Jack quickly catches a man. The people who are inside immediately attack him with an electric gun. Due to this attack, Jack is saved from the man. In the same way, while actively fighting, he did not let any attack on him, but caught his enemies and killed them. Now, in the same way, Jack had defeated all the people present at his house, but he noticed that more people were coming towards his house from under the building. He wanted to catch him. To save himself, he jumped from the window of his flat to the building in front of him. He was about to leave from here, but he saw Joe in front of him, who froze him with a gun. These people were covering every path from where Jack could pass. Joe and his men come to their facility with Jack. When Jack regained consciousness, he read the name of Mora and Joe told him that this is a secret facility which is used to protect Santa and many such old creatures. Jack did not believe him at all that there were other creatures in this world other than humans. To make him believe, some creatures come here, take out fire from their mouths and scare him. Seeing this, he was completely shocked. Jack now asks them, "Why did you kidnap me?" Joe said, "Who did you send the information that you stole from the National Letter Center? I want to know about it." Jack sat relaxed and said, "I don't know who I sent it to. On the dark web, people don't know each other." After hearing this, Willem came here in anger. He was about to kill him, but Joe stopped him. Meanwhile, Willem's brother, who was a bear but talked like a human, grabbed Jack from behind and grabbed him hard and broke his bones. Jack got scared of all this and he said, "Wait, I'll tell you. Maybe I can trace him." Joe returns his mobile to him and in a few seconds, Jack also tracks the location of his customer and tells him. After the scene cut, we finally see Santa, who was trapped in a globe. In front of him was the girl who caught Santa. She says to Santa, "You have given people a lot of freedom, because of which humans have started doing very bad things. Evil has spread in the world. You have not scared humans. You think they will trust them and they will be fine. This will not happen. I have the solution to fix them. Now I will scare them and force them to do good." After saying all this girl, pressing a button, starts taking out Santa's magical powers from Santa's body. In this way Santa also becomes conscious. This girl wanted to make a weapon with Santa's magical powers, with which she could imprison all the bad people in the world. Here we see that Willem has brought Jack to a toy store. He collects some toys from here and tells Jack to pick up a favorite car. After this, Willem comes to a site and opens a strange door with his key and goes inside. Jack was worried to see that the door was closed, but Willem did not know where he went. Willem now puts his hand in this door and pulls Jack to himself. And these people had now come to a new toy store. These people had now come to the place called Aruba, about which Jack had told that he had sold that Tata to the customer here. Willem was surprised at how did he suddenly come here from the US. Then Willem told that these people can easily teleport from one place to another, and the teleportation doors are inside the toy store. Jack was surprised to hear this, that Willem took his small sports car from his hand and made it very big. Now it looked like a real sports car, which these people could drive and travel here. These people now go to the beach to find the man who had bought that Tata. There were many mafias on the beach and it was found that he is the leader of the mafia gang. As soon as Willem saw that man, as soon as he came to kill him, many of the gangsters came to kill Willem. Now Willem had a creature. By reducing himself with his magical powers, he also distracts these people and very easily kills everyone. Now finally he was in front of that gangster. He asked the gangster, "Tell me, where did you write that information that you bought from Jack?" That leader was scared. He said that I can't take his name. If I take his name, then she will know that we are talking about him. And if I tell you about him, then she will kill me. Willem grabbed his collar in anger. The gangster was also afraid of Willem, so he wrote the name of the girl on the ground, who had asked him to buy that Tata. He did not say that name, but Jack said his name, which was Griller. As soon as he took his name, the girl stood far away and started listening to him, who was actually a witch. The witch actually wanted to see who took her name and what they were talking about. Suddenly, the whole environment here in the beach turns black, and that witch comes in the body of that gangster. This witch, Griller, comes here and sees both of them and recognizes that they are looking for Santa. Griller told Colum that I will not give you back Santa. To him, I am making a weapon in which I can imprison all the bait people. As soon as she threatened, she left from there. The whole environment in the beach became normal again, and the gangster fell unconscious. As soon as he came to his senses, the gangster was very scared because he knew that Griller would kill him. He was talking about this. Then we saw that an ice cream truck came out of the sea. 3 big snowmen came out of that truck, who had a lot of power. As soon as they came, they made a mess here. They started attacking everyone. The people they were attacking, they were freezing and killing them. Everyone was running away from him, along with that gangster. A snowman sees him and kills him with his frozen sword. Here it was seen that a snowman had also cut Colum. Before he could kill him, Colum showed his smartness and took out a carrot from his nose, from which he melted there, and we found out that all his power was in his nose. Here the second snowman who was trying to kill Jack. Jack was also defending himself from him. He was also trying to burn him, but the snowman was not burning at all. Before he could kill Jack, Jack also understood that to escape from this, Jack has to run away from here. While running away, he went near the pool. That's when the snowman put his foot in the pool and froze the whole pool, and so Jack's foot got stuck in the same ice. Now slowly walking, he came near Jack, before he attacked Jack and killed him. Before that, at the right time, Colum comes here and takes out a carrot from his nose, and just like that, it also melts. After the scene is cut, we are shown the Griller, who took out all the powers of Santa and made a weapon, a globe, in which he will imprison humans. As soon as a human touches it, he will be imprisoned in this globe. Now with his magic, the Griller starts distributing this globe in the world. The Griller was the first bad man. As soon as he picked up the globe, he was imprisoned in it. Seeing his magical globe working, the Griller was very happy. Illegal magic was going on all over the world. The news of this went to Joe and Colum. They immediately traced it. They found out that this illegal magic was going on in Japan. Santa's brother also lived in Japan. They thought that the Griller must be there to catch him. They left for Japan. On reaching Santa's brother's secret place, they meet big dragons, to whom Colum gives a trick very easily. And these people come inside. There were a lot of things kept inside. There were also gold and silver coins here. Colum warned Jack not to touch anything here, otherwise, you will be in trouble. But Jack was a thief. How would he stop seeing gold coins? He picked up some gold coins, and just like that, the bells started ringing here. As soon as the bells rang, some trolls came here to catch the thieves, and all of them were put in jail. After staying in jail for a while, all of them were brought to Santa's brother, where he was partying with a lot of witches and weird creatures. As soon as Colum came here, he told Santa's brother that Santa's life was in danger. He was kidnapped by the Griller. Here, from their talks, we found out that the Griller was once Santa's brother's girlfriend. Some people told Colum that Santa didn't come here, but yes, that witch, Griller did come here. And she took a gift from me years ago. It was a magical globe in which anyone could be imprisoned. After hearing this, Colum understood that the witch wants to punish humans for their bad deeds, and she must have locked them in the same globe. These people were about to leave from here. That's when Santa's brother ordered to lock them in jail again. Now, before they could go and stop the witch and save Santa's life, Santa's brother stops them because they had stolen, and now they were his slaves. All of this happened because of Jack. Jack felt bad about this. He argued with his brain and told Santa's brother, "You guys were playing a slap-punching game, right? So, let's play this game with Colum. If Colum wins, then you will leave us on this set. But if we lose, then we are your slaves." Santa's brother didn't mind his idea. He started the game. As soon as Santa's brother slapped Colum for the first time, Colum came to his senses. Now it was Colum's turn. When Colum started slapping, Jack activated a device on his hand, which gave him a lot of strength in his hands. That's when he slapped Santa's brother and threw him away, and that's how he won the game. But he knew that these people would not let him go. That's why he activated the toy robots he brought with his magic. These robots, they had seen for the first time. Seeing them here, there was a lot of commotion, and by deceiving all of them, they come back to the real world from this world. After leaving here, Colum was happy with Jack because he saved Colum's life. Now Jack asks Colum, "What does Greller want?" Now, as we know, Greller hears everything when he takes Greller's name. He heard them too, and he found out that these people had found out about his plan. Now she knew that these people would definitely stop her. Before that, she made a plan to stop them. When these people were going towards her by car, a gift came in their way. She did not touch this gift because she knew that this gift was definitely kept by the witch. But at the same time, Jack got a call from his son. He was very angry with his dad. What a stupid gift Jack had sent for his son, a snow globe. Jack tells him, "I didn't send any gift." Now, as soon as his son picks up the snow globe to show Jack, he is trapped inside it. Seeing this, Jack got very scared. He had to save his son, and because of this, he did not listen to Colum, and he immediately grabbed the globe in the hope that he would go into the world of the globe and save his son. But his thinking was wrong. These people were being trapped inside different globes, because the witch had made thousands of globes using the powers of Santa. Greller was going to give this snow globe as a gift to everyone, and in this way, everyone would be trapped in her trap. Now, as soon as Colum guesses all these things, he immediately calls Joe, and here, a very interesting twist is revealed that Santa was not kidnapped. Santa was in his city, and Colum came to know that Greller had made a lot of globes using Santa's powers. To make so many globes, all the powers of Santa were needed, and Santa can use all the powers of Santa only in his city. It was clear that Santa had not left his city yet. Greller was also doing all this by staying in his city, and at this time, all the Santa's creatures in Santa's city were imposters. They were Greller's men. Colum now calls Santa's wife to tell all this. As soon as Santa's wife picks up the call, she tells him that she is making special cookies for Santa for Christmas. After hearing this, Colum understood that his wife is also an impostor because Santa did not like cookies at all. After understanding these things, he became silent. Now, after the scene cut, we are shown Jack locked up in a snow globe. Jack was with his son and was very sad. Here he confessed that he had been unfair to his son. He never took care of his son as he should have. As soon as he confessed this, his son also forgave him, and both of their good emotions broke their globe, and both of them became free. As soon as they became free, Colum came here with his whole team. Actually, they wanted to stop Greller from distributing gifts all over the world. Jack also comes up quickly to support Colum, from where Santa used to get up from his tower and distribute gifts, according to their thinking. Greller was still there. Seeing them, she came in her real, scary form and started fighting with them. Their powers were nothing compared to Greller. Greller knocked them all down, but at the right time, Santa's brother came here to support them, but he also could not do much. One slap of this witch also knocked him down. But thank God, at the right time, Santa came to his senses. As soon as he came to his senses, Santa regained his powers. He came to the tower and imprisoned Greller in his snow globe with all his powers. Everyone was surprised to see this. When they turned around, Santa was already there. Everyone thanked Santa. After imprisoning this witch, Santa also came down. He thanked everyone for saving himself. He asked everyone to pack their Christmas gifts, because it was Christmas soon, and this time, because of this incident, they got very little time to prepare. Finally, Christmas time also comes. Santa goes with Jack's son and Colum and distributes Christmas gifts, and in this way, everyone's Christmas becomes safe. And this story ends here.